It's hard to imagine a more disturbing duo than serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer and America's most wanted host, John Walsh. Yet their paths may have tragically crossed in the summer of 1981. That's when 6-year-old Adam Walsh vanished while shopping with his mother in a Florida Sears department store. 2 weeks later, his severed head was found in a canal, and the nation was horrified. Adam's dad, John, would go on to become the host of America's Most Wanted. And 2 men would eventually be blamed for the crime: Ottis Toole, a known serial killer, and Jeffrey Dahmer, the Milwaukee cannibal. But let's start with Toole. He became the prime suspect after he confessed to the crime, though his story was riddled with inconsistencies. He later recanted, then confessed again. It just wasn't adding up. And as the investigation continued, whispers of another theory began to surface. You see, Dahmer was living in Florida at the time of Adam's disappearance, and had recently moved to a town only a short distance from the Sears store where the boy vanished. Witnesses even reported seeing a man resembling Dahmer near the mall that day. And though he had an airtight alibi for the time of Adam's murder, that didn't necessarily clear him. After all, it was his preferred method to drug, then kill his victims, sometimes leaving them for days before he dismembered them. Decades later, photos surfaced showing Dahmer at a Florida mall around the same time Adam went missing. This fueled speculation that he, not Toole, may have been responsible. And there were plenty of similarities. Both men had been in the area at the time of the murder. Dahmer had confessed to killing a 6-year-old boy in a department store in 1978, and when interviewed by police about Adam's murder, he was strangely evasive. Not only that, but some believe the details of Adam's remains matched Dahmer's later crimes. In both cases, the boys were bludgeoned to death. And in both cases, the killers cut off the victim's head and genitals. And though Toole also cut off the heads and genitals of his victims, he usually did it before, not after, the victim was dead. But ultimately, the case was officially closed in 2008, with police declaring Ottis Toole the killer. John Walsh accepted this conclusion, though he admitted he always had questions. And so the conspiracy lives on. Was Adam Walsh truly murdered by Toole, the drifter who couldn't keep his story straight? Or was Jeffrey Dahmer, one of history's most disturbing killers, hiding in plain sight as the real monster behind the tragedy? We may never know. For more on Jeffrey Dahmer, watch What Do You Think? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching.